Hello Linksers, it's Dark Links 108. Welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. We are going to go to the Valhalla Golf Club. In this one, low wind, it'll be dusk time of day, and I will add handicap scoring again because this is a course that allows that. Playing with black tees, I guess, I think. Oh, look at these, yeah. This is the first time I've played this in a while. Oh, I've done every pin except pin 4. Oh boy, look at all these pins. This is no idea what happened here. And then this one, yeah, so this is going to take a bit of time, evidently. Pin 1. Pin 2, pin 3, and then I guess that is pin 1, which means I do pin 4 today. My first time doing fourth pins. So here we go. Look at all these versions of me. Here we go. Let's see what happens in this one. Let's find out what's going to happen. I don't remember this course at all.
Hello
so
and welcome to the Golf Club. My name's John. Thank you very much for being here with us. We appreciate it ever so much. Let's get down to that first tee right now, though, and see what you can do.
Yeah. It's been... I don't think I played this one even in 2020, last year in 2024. I think this was only done in 2020. Let's see how this is going to work out then.
Now that was a swing.
Good start, but I think it might be a bit much, to be honest, but we'll see. No, that's pretty decent. So this one will take a bit of time, I can tell you.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
Cut through a tree bit. Low winds. Okay.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Oh yeah, look at that. This outfit again.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
There you go. Okay. So, this will be interesting to see what will happen. Six iron. Okay. Usually on these custom golf courses, the fourth pins are usually either the Sunday pins or the challenge pins. If they're not the Sunday pins. So, this will be a bit of a challenge, to say the least.
All right, and we are about 160 yards or so from the pin.
I mean, that isn't a bad pin location, to be honest. So, yeah. Alright. Ugh.
Looks like this is heading for the rough.
And the rough was bounced into the sand trap. Which is not really helpful. Yeah, boy. Good start here. This was way short. Alrighty then.
And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does.
One thing I have noticed on 2K25 is you don't even have the ability to see how long every hole is. From like a proper scorecard. You don't have a scorecard that you can just look at, which is very disappointing. So yeah. Well. Also, what is going on with that grass texture there? That is very weird. This must be really fast greens because that went way further than I wanted it. There you go.
That was a bit underwhelming, but you're out of the sand, so good stuff.
Okay.
And he's setting up for a birdie here.
Yeah, these are fast greens. 176 feet. Ew, boy.
All right, 14 feet to the hole.
Oh boy, okay, so I need to like aim this direction.
Yeah, come back.
That almost went in. And I did.
He's got
yeah.
about 7 feet to the cup from here.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure because this is. Yeah, I'm gonna get a double bogey
And
here.
he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, there's an electricity pylon there. Look at that. There it is.
And this one for bogey.
Decent little putt there.
Okay, yeah. It was for double bogey. Which is not ideal.
Starting off at 2 over par.
Yeah. So this is the Valhalla course. I'm pretty sure this is the real course. I don't know. I don't remember if it is or not, but I think it is. Yeah. 500-yard par fours again. Great. 513-yard par four. Okay. Oh, yes, hole number 2. Where I'm obviously not starting. I'm going to be the last one to start.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
So yeah. Oh, look at that! Look at that one! Wow.
All right, let's pop this in the fairway.
Okay, so this should be basically where I'm currently located. Okay. A bit slow, but it should
Oh,
still
tee shot's looking good here.
should still be okay. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does.
Well, looks like I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. So don't do that. Oh, this is when I had a 1 iron. This is probably a 5 wood here.
Okay, looks like we are about 225 yards to the pin.
It looks like it's gonna be 2 hybrid. Or we could do a 6 wood. A 6 wood. Which I don't think is gonna be enough. So let's do this. 95% powered.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep stuff.
Oh, that's a lot. I don't know where that went. What happened there, but that was definitely not what was supposed to happen. Also, it didn't sound like I used a 2 hybrid. I think I might use my 6 hybrid. And the ball's rolling away again. Why a bit? Alrighty then. Sand wedge. Yeah, look at this. This is definitely the challenge pin. Didn't even make it out there. look at this. Upgrading the clubs like 3 times. Look at that. That ship didn't even make it onto the green. I don't know what it was doing there. And then it overcompensated and went past the pin. Oh boy. This is going to take quite some time, this particular episode. That's about the best I could do there. Yeah.
This is sheer insanity. How is he going to do this? Let's just wait and find out.
Almost made it.
He's got a 16-footer.
That was almost a good putt. It was just not enough speed.
All right, he's putting for eagle. Let's tune in.
Just missed it. Wow.
All right, but a 3-footer here. Well done.
Sinking this next putt will be for his par.
Alrighty then.
And his bogey putt commences here. And he's setting up for the birdie putt here.
Yeah, there we go. Yay, we got it done. Okay.
Sitting at 3 over for the round here.
Hole 3. We're at the long par 3. Ooh, almost had a hole in 1 there.
And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
Okay. Another almost hole in 1. Okay.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on this hole.
No, not really. But this is not ideal. 4 iron, no. Yeah, it will be 4 iron. With just a bit of that. Here we go.
Hope this one has some teeth.
Yeah, maybe I should use a 5 iron then. That's about the best I could do though.
And you're on the green with a whole lot of work to do for the next shot.
Yeah. Here's a 5. Here's a 5 wood for this one. When I hit the pin, then that was nearly a hole in 1 there. Wow. Hit the pin.
38-footer here. See what you can do.
I think I need to aim that way. Whoa, okay, that was a lot of speed. Way more speed than I was wishing. But there we go.
Will he make it? He's got a long putt, so could go either way.
Oh, I didn't. I went past it. Bleh.
And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here.
Goes
10-footer here. This is makeable.
to the right to left, which is not ideal.
Oh, man.
Almost went in.
And for him, this will be for the birdie.
Hopefully I'm not going to be too bad at this.
3 feet to the hole here. Well done.
Yeah, there we go.
And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
And there we go.
And that'll keep you at 4 over for this round.
Hopefully it won't be too bad. Here's the 4th hole, a very short par 4. Here we go. Didn't use a full strength driver here. I can tell because I'm going to bounce into the rough, actually. Yeah.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
This is ending up doing the exact same thing, going straight to the sand trap this time. This one actually made it. Look at that.
Okay, let's pop this into the fairway.
Oh, there's no wind. So this should be fine, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So doing better than 2 of my ghosts, which is always good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Nice.
And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here.
And there we go. Not the best spot for that, but it ended up on the on the fairway, no, the green. I guess this is fine. No, sit. There we go.
Nice.
Pretty decent. Better than that approach shot at the very least. Okay.
And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here.
That actually made it. Wow. Okay.
This is an insanely long putt for this
Now this,
guy.
on the other hand,
I don't know what's going to go down.
this I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I went to the right, and I think he went off the green. I'm gonna putt it instead. Okay. No.
And he's got 13 feet to the cup.
Almost got in, but it didn't. Oof.
And here he goes, putting for par.
Somehow didn't make that drop. What is happening? Okay.
And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here.
Okay, so it's very, very firm left to right, and then it straightens out. So I need to like aim here, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. And a 5-foot putt for him.
There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And there we go.
Okay, this next putt is for his bogey.
All right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
Yeah, maybe start this one.
And from the 5th hole tee off.
Well, this is probably the best I can do. Here we go. Not the best strike, but it's
A
gonna
nice
stay on the.
looking tee shot.
It's gonna stay on the fairway. Pretty nicely, actually. There we go. Okay.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this
Yeah,
goes.
look at the restroom building over there. There it is. And then I really shanked that one. I don't know what happened here. Nice. Okay. So we got that done.
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, here I'm gonna try to get out of the rough. And it went straight into more rough. So it didn't really help then.
And from 170-ish yards out.
I don't think that's making. Oh, yeah, it is actually. Okay. It bounced in the same spot. Evidently. Alright, here we go. Now 6 iron is too much, so I'm gonna use an 8 iron here. And yeah, I guess that's okay.
And you're on the green with a very long putt in your future.
He's setting up here, about 160 yards to the pin.
Okay. That was a pretty decent shot, actually. Another one of those shots that didn't make it to the green. Oh boy. Okay. There's the pin.
Okay, a 23-footer from here.
Wow, that is going a bit left to right and then right, a little bit right to left. So I'm gonna aim this way. Damn.
Oh man, just didn't go. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens.
just a little bit not weak, not strong enough. It would have probably went in.
11 feet to the cup for him.
We got that one.
All right, give this one a finish here and we'll move on. All right, let's take a look at the old scorecard here.
Here we go.
sitting at 5 over for the round.
Here's the 6th hole. Here we go. Long par 4, so this is going to be interesting. I think we're at the very edge of the map because that's... Yeah, that's the edge of the map right there. Okay, so you can't really do a driver unless you're going to go into a line of type of trees.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
So I might use my 2 wood. So here I think I'm using a 3 wood. Yeah. Definitely not a driver for the first shot here.
Okay, let's give it a nice big smash.
Because you think the hole's gonna go this way, but no, it suddenly does a big dog leg to the right over water. So I need a 2 wood.
So far, so good for this one.
This is about where I wanted it. Yeah, exactly where I wanted it to be. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
Okay. Just checking to see if the mic's working. Even though I should hope it would be working. There we go.
And we're right around 225 yards out here.
Yeah, 2 hybrid. Ooh. Okay, I think that's going to be the best club then. It's going a bit right, which is not what I wanted, but there we go. And went to the rough. Similar hybrid here.
Okay, he's got around 215 yards to the pin.
Didn't even hit the green there and went the fairway. This is, I think, a 3 wood punch is what I'm going to do here. Yeah. It ended up being a bit too much. Somehow that was too much of a shot, and it got off the green again. Duh. Hey boy. The recovery shots in this are really not great, are they? Here I'm going to try putting. Yeah. Okay, so I want it to... I don't want to go too fast, but I don't want to go too short either. So... I think, yeah, that's about what I wanted. Okay.
He's got a 16-footer on his hands here.
Ugh. Made that one. And made that one.
This one for the save.
Aim just a bit that way. There we go.
Solid putt. We're in the hole.
Okay, he's got 2
And
feet
there
to
we go.
go here.
Okay.
And after that hole, 5 over is your adjusted score.
Hole 7. Here we go.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Basically the same spot. Okay.
All right, next stop. Let's hope for some fairway.
Ugh, this might not be fairway. Yeah, I didn't quite make it. Damn.
Oops. All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
I hear waterfalls. And that was the best of all 3 of us. Okay.
You are very deep in the rough here. Gonna have to be careful about this one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure aiming that there is a good idea. Aim it this way, like aim that way, and it should be fine. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try this. Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, that's decent, I guess.
Nice.
A 3 wood. I don't think any of us are gonna get there in 2, so yeah. Another 3 wood. Did not hit it all the way. Well, that wouldn't have been helpful then. Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, looks like we have around 155 yards to go.
Yeah, that seems about fine. I'll do a little bit of that, and then aim this way a bit. And here we go. No.
Looks like you're going into the rough on this one.
Oh. Oh my goodness. That rock made me go like 50 more yards. Freaking rocks. The first time the rock hazard happened. I remember the rocks in Sid Meier's Sin Golf. And the shots from there are ridiculous. Almost as bad as the pot bunker, which for some reason the pot bunkers in Sid Meier's Sin Golf can make a shot go 350 yards. So, sometimes. Which is absolutely insane. So, yeah. And sometimes it would go like maybe 0.35 yards instead. So it was basically luck. So yeah. Now I'm over here. I'm gonna use a pitching wedge here. And that just went back into the rough. Okay. A lot of these pins in this hole, not the best. I mean, look at this one. Look at the, oh jeez. And there goes the ball. Goodbye. Going all the way down over there. This could be a good chip opportunity if I do this right. That was not right. But at least I'm on the green.
And he's setting up with a long putt here.
There we go. I don't feel so bad because none of my other ghosts are doing well in this hole either.
From here, he's got quite a little bit of real estate to cover to make this putt. I don't know about it.
That was basically a whole U. It didn't even go very far that way.
Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here.
I think this ghost mine has the best chance of even making it. And it still isn't gonna make it.
Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Hey boy. Then you aim like this way.
Oh boy.
Stop, 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 stop. There we go.
Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the cup.
Oh, see, now it needs workshop content.
All right, let's drop this one in for the double bogey.
Alright. Double bogey. Well, this is even worse. Somehow this is an even worse shot. There we go.
Nice putt. You're in there.
He's got about a 3-footer here.
So we're at +8, which is not ideal. But at least
and
there's a
he's
couple
setting
others
up for a
joining me.
bogey putt here.
Sitting at 8 over for the round.
It's the 8th hole. A short par 3. Which is nice. Didn't hit that strong enough, evidently. And it went into the rough.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Well, that's gonna go back down out of the green probably, if that's not careful. Yeah.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Okay. So this time, yeah, I have to use a 6-iron here, but I'm gonna do something like this.
Hope this one bites.
Well, it didn't really. It's going down to the fairway, but at least it's fairway. Okay. Dut. Valhalla is a pretty difficult course. If it is a real course, I think it is a real course. If I just search it, I think I can find it. Yeah. And this one, yeah, it's a Jack Nicklaus course, and that's in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, that's why it's difficult. Okay, so don't aim this don't go too fast then. That's where I wanted it, but it was apparently still not enough. So. Yeah, there we go.
And to him, I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell you the truth, I don't think he's going to make this. It's a bit long.
A bit long indeed. But it didn't make it.
And he's got a 10-foot putt here.
Which I somehow didn't get, even though that seemed pretty easy. Okay, that. There we go.
Decent putt there for bogey.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
Wow.
And that'll keep you at 9 over for the round.
I've only had one birdie, and that was on a hole, which I got. Yeah, that was on a hole with a handicap on it. So, not helpful.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Okay.
Okay, grip it, rip it, let's go.
Yeah, that's about where I wanted it. Yep. Oh my goodness, that is not anywhere where I wanted that. Going straight to your fairway bunker. Oh, honestly, I could probably make it over there. Yeah, 8-iron could... Well, yeah, it has to be an 8-iron. Yeah, here we go. I can make it there. Ew, well, at least it's not the sand trap, but I'm over there now.
And he's setting up here around 135 yards out.
Yeah, boy. Okay.
And he's setting up from 120 yards out.
Okay, so... You know, for some reason, I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm going to use a gap wedge because of the very bad lie. I need to aim like this way. I can't believe it. I think I might have even had to call up club a second time to get closer. But there we go. Insta stop. Okay.
Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him.
Not the best shot. I don't even know what I was doing there. And it's going completely the opposite direction. Nah.
He's putting this next one for birdie. He's got 12 feet to go here.
Haha.
See if we can save par here. That would be nice.
Yeah, no, it looks very, very interesting. I think I'll just keep it like this. Maybe do like that.
Well, this one has a chance to drop.
Oh, man.
Okay.
He's got a 10-foot putt here.
All these greens not making it.
Here's his 6-foot putt. This next putt is a par putt for him. And he's making an attempt here at the double bogey. And setting up here for the bogey.
Nice putt.
Yeah, there we go.
Sitting at 11 over for the round.
Not ideal. And we're a long par 5 to start the back 9. Yeah, there we go.
All right, let's see how he does.
Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Whoa, you smashed that.
Despite it saying it's slow, it's going pretty straight to me. So we don't slow means we should fade to the right, but I didn't really do that. So, no idea what happened there.
All right, let's see what he does on this one.
Okay. So, got 2 wood. This is, I don't know why it's saying to go that way. Need to go this way. That's basically what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Well, almost there. That was a decent approach shot, actually. You know what? I'm gonna do a sand wedge shot. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's yeah. Good choice there, because it would have been like over there with the other club. Okay. There we go.
And here we go for the birdie.
This is actually a fairly easy putt for once. I'm gonna aim like this way. There we go. Oh, what? He wasn't even going that fast. It just
He's gonna
didn't
wanna
go
make
in.
this 10-foot putt. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. And a 7-foot putt for him.
Okay.
And here we go. He's putting for the par.
This is not ideal.
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
Oh, you're close here. Let's drop it and move on to the next hole. Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, there we go.
And that'll keep you at 12 over for the round.
To be fair, everyone there got pars. So, yeah. Hole 11. I don't know what I was doing here, but I was going straight to a sand trap. There we go.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, here we go.
Alright, so a 6-wood is going to be too much, but a 4-iron is going to be not enough. So this is not ideal. I guess I'm just going to go for it, see what happens.
I hope this bites.
Well, at least it stayed safe, which is good.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot.
Okay. Okay, so in this case, I do want to go a bit further, like something like that. Oh, maybe a bit further, but I don't know why it was
And
very slow there, but yeah.
This is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does.
Nowhere near enough is what that one is.
He's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does.
And that was way too much, and it's gonna go all the way back to over there. Oh boy.
He's got a long putt to deal with here. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
Wow.
Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think?
Duh. Doing the same thing where it went way too fast for like 10 feet.
And a 15-footer for him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's gonna work.
Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does.
So everyone here struggling. Everyone here struggling this one. Okay, okay. That's basically what happened to me a couple holes back.
Okay, let's see if you can save par here.
Okay. So if I want to do that, I'm gonna have to aim it like this way. Oh! And it's going all the way over there. Okay. Damn.
6-foot putt for him.
So I got that one.
And if this drops, that's your bogey.
Nice stroke on that one.
Yeah, there we go.
And he's got around 4 feet to go here.
Oh boy, oh my gosh. 14 over and only at the 11th hole. And I haven't gotten a birdie since like that one.
All right, hopefully this
since
one
front
drops. This is for his double.
right. Oh boy.
14 over for the round.
Yeah. I've not gotten a single birdie since like hole 3, which is really unfortunate.
Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
Yeah, again. Now, this has a fairway, then another fairway, and then that. But I'm gonna go with a 2-wood to be safe. Ugh. I thought it was gonna go
This
more.
one's looking pretty good.
See, here I thought it was gonna be shanked again, but it didn't really do that. Playing it safe.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay.
All right. Looks like around 195-ish yards to the pin here.
Here I think a 5-iron is gonna be fine. Let's see what happens. Because it's downhill. Well, maybe not. Okay, it isn't. It's going straight to the sand trap. Eh. Okay. That was a hybrid I used. And the hybrid somehow did the exact same thing well, it's basically the same thing, except stayed in the deep rough. Ew.
And from here, he's setting up with around 170 yards to the pin.
That was, I don't know what that was. That was definitely not anywhere close to what I wanted. That. What was that? Hey, a 6-iron that I don't have. It's rolling down. There we go. Yep. Pretty decent shot there. Okay then. Alright, well, let's see what happens. I was hoping it would hit the pin, but oh, it actually
Well,
did
you're
hit
out
the
of the
pin.
sand. That's all. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah. Oh, it goes a bit down. Oh boy, what is that? What is that? Why is it like that? Okay. You don't need to hit it too hard. Just let it coast down. There. That should be good. Okay. I think that'll be okay.
And this next putt for him is for birdie. And here he goes, 5 feet to the cup.
Also, once again, a bogey. I don't even know how that happened because I thought this was my par shot.
All right, for the bogey. And a nice putt. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here.
And that'll keep you at 15 over for the round.
Yeah, boy. 13th hole. Here we go. Switching to a wood. 5 wood. Well, probably might be a 7 wood. I don't know. Very elevated green tee box.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
Okay then.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I know where that's going. Going too far, it's gonna go into the drink. Ha!
Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
No, he did change clubs, yeah. Drivers, gonna be too much, so 2 wood. Yeah, I use a 2 wood here.
Nice looking shot.
That is okay, that's fine. Stop. Yeah, just that's the furthest I could possibly get
And he's
with
got
that one.
about 100 yards to the pin.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's going there. Look at the rocks and the this is a very tough green actually. Ah, yes, and the heavy rough. That's a good idea. Okay. Well, obviously not doing that. 9-iron pitch is definitely going to be fine here. So here we go. Went to the left significantly though. But there we go.
Very nice.
Okay. A 7. And there we go then. It's clearly not gonna have work there. Da, 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 da. That's even further away than the other one. Hmm.
Here we go for your birdie.
Hmm. I think it was more right. Yeah, left to right than right to left, so. Oh. Very disappointing. Ha
And he's looking at a 17-foot putt.
ha 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 ha.
He's got 15 feet to the cup.
Ninth stroke, great.
11 feet to the cup for him. And here he goes, putting for par here.
Okay,
All right, but a 3-footer here.
this should be fine.
Great putt in there for par.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was not ideal for that.
Sitting at 16 over for the round.
14th hole. A long par 3, okay. Very interesting.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
You know, honestly, the tree might actually help here. Let's find out.
Looks like you'll be putting.
Really? Because I'm in deep rough.
Oop, that's on me. Sorry to get your hopes up on that one. I thought it was going to be good, though.
I don't know what this shot was, but this time we hit the tree. And got to the light rough.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
This is an iron. Okay. Doot 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 doot. I don't actually need that big of a shot here because this is a really bad pin location. Ah! It's gonna. Ugh, I think it's sat there.
Okay, this one to save par.
Mainly going left to right to left, like especially near that.
Unlucky.
Good boy. Well, if I stop there, that's good. Yeah, there we go. Hey, look, another bogey.
And this is his attempt at birdie.
Valhalla is stupid difficult. And it's not even because it has a high slope rating, it's just because fast greens and all that.
And this next putt's for his par. And a 5-foot putt for him.
Yeah.
And this one for bogey.
Actually, no, the slope rating is like 148 in the real life. So yeah, it is pretty difficult. Look at this. Like, what am I supposed to do from here?
And a decent little putt to end this one.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And this will be for his bogey.
Okay.
Sitting at 18 over for the round.
I know he's going to stop saying the amount of this soon because I know it won't. Yeah. I know he wouldn't have made lines for 30 over for the round. Oh, that's going straight into a tree. Wow.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Somehow I'm not the worst playing version of myself now. That's my red ghost now. Let's see, who's at 19 over? A lot of trees in this section. Very close to the fairway, too.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
Let's put this drive in the fairway.
Okay, so I need to aim like this way and then do a bit of a draw. What? That is not a draw. I know it didn't go that slow. Like, what on earth?
All right, try again.
Where am I looking at? Oh, this is the fairway on this side. I see. I mean, I guess I could play from the fairway on the other hole.
Okay, let's line this shot up. We have about 250 yards to the pin.
Pitching wedge.
And let's see what happens. He's got 145 yards to the pin.
Hey boy. This is the best shot I can get. But here we go. Not that. I now don't remember what the buttons are again, because the buttons, yeah. Enter, yeah. Now I need to do this. Well, that's a bit slow. Yeah, we'll make it. So it will go over the tree. There we go.
Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here.
Yeah. Not a driver on the green. There.
This putt is insanely long. I kind of feel bad for the guy, really.
Doing a bit of an exploration. Not what I wanted. But there we go.
Long putt for him, that's all I'll say.
Okay.
He's a long ways out here with this next putt. Hopefully, maybe he misses.
Hey boy.
Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, we just need to make this putt.
And you're in the hole with a nice putt.
7-foot putt for him.
20 over. I don't know how that's happened, but there we go.
All right, this next putt's for his par.
Suddenly not the worst again because I went into the water like an idiot. Oh well, maybe not because he just missed it. Okay then.
He's got a 3-footer here.
Yeah, see, I'm now so high up in terms of the par, the over-par amount, that my caddy isn't even saying anything anymore. So, yeah, I knew that was going to happen at some point. Now I got a very long par 4. And I have a ghost I immediately shanked to the left. But somehow manages to get onto the fairway from there. What?
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
Oh, hit a tree really badly. Oh boy. So that's not ideal.
Here we go. Let's pop this in the fairway.
Well, basically aim this way and I'll be fine. There we go.
I'm liking that one.
There we go. The furthest ball of all for my ghost, which is good. Of course, the struggling with the lighting.
Right around 230 yards to go here.
Okay, so 2 wood's too much, so the 2 hybrid is definitely what I need here. Look at that. So it's going way too far, way too fast downhill. What the heck was that? What was that?
Okay, you're on the green. You could say that.
And from here, he's got 230 yards to the pin, or somewhere thereabouts.
Okay. Going over this way, not hitting the green. Look at that. Okay. That is a very bad percentage. He went over. He went way over there. Apparently, look at that. Yeah.
This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, a bit too fast. Look at that. Hey, boy.
And this putt for the birdie.
And that's about as bad as the other, as that one.
Whoa, ball. Whoa.
That's about what I expected would happen.
Okay, looks like about 18 feet from here.
And not as hard this time.
Yeah, get in that hole.
Damn. Well, better than before.
Here is his attempt at this 18-foot putt.
Yeah, Valhalla is very difficult. I can definitely say that. I can definitely.
If he sinks this, he's got par. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. Okay, setting up for the bogey.
Yeah, there we go. I can tell.
Decent little putt there.
And he's setting up for the bogey putt.
Yeah, none of my ghosts are doing particularly that well here. Yep, 22 over. Yep, let's go to the 17th. Mmm. Yeah, like a big tree in the way again.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay. And I'm once again starting last, because of course I am.
Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. Made it onto the fairway at least. Pretty decently far in too.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out.
Mm. Okay. There's a hybrid. Look at this. Didn't quite make it.
Okay, about 185 yards left to go here.
I'll do an 5 iron. Just aim like this way. That is nowhere near the green. At least I landed on the top of the hill, though. Indeed. Well, this is not the best so far. Wow. I'm on the green at least.
He's got a long putt here. I don't know what. I don't know what's going to happen.
Ah!
9-footer here. See what we can do.
Very heavy to the left, so like go this way. Apparently I missed. I can't really. Oh yeah, I did miss. There's my ball.
And here he goes, 5 feet to the cup. All right, drop this one for the bogey.
This is better.
Good putt. Well done.
He's got 3 feet to go.
23 over. Oh my goodness.
And his bogey putt.
I remember why I don't play Valhalla that often, because it is a very difficult course. This episode's probably the longest one so far too. We ended with the par 5 and it's already 90 minutes into this episode and we're still not done. Okay.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Okay.
Okay, let's put this ball out there.
So now let's just go over here, I guess.
Solid swing.
Look at that. Wee. Much better than all the other guys this time. And there we go. Might be able to make it in 2 for once.
All right, he's got around 250 yards to the pin from here.
Aiming to that second fairway over here. You have choices.
And he's hitting from the rough.
Hitting with the rough, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, fairway into a sand trap is diabolical. Okay.
Okay, looks like we are about 225 yards to the pin.
Actually, the hybrid might work. Let's find out. We need to aim this way because of the wind.
Heading for the bunker, I think.
Okay, maybe I should have clubbed up. Damn, I got plugged too. Okay. I like how that is just going away from me, and it's gonna go probably fall all the way back over there. Da 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 da. Yep, that is exactly what it's doing. Goodbye. Even though I thought that would be a safe shot, it went all the way back down there. Yeah, that's about right. Well, okay. I'm really curious to see what my handicap's going to change from this, because this is not the greatest round here.
Whoa.
Oh, well, that works.
Way to hole it from the rough. Great chip.
This next putt will be for his birdie.
Well, at least I finished off with a high note. Because otherwise we probably would have gotten like a
And
double
he's
bogey
putting
there.
this one for birdie. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here.
So now I just watch the rest of my ghosts finish. And yeah, still the worst performance here for me though.
Well, thank you very much for the round today. That was excellent.
Yeah,
We'll see you next time.
that's only my second birdie on the entire course. Yeah, that was not ideal, but there we go. Look at these stats. Greens regulation. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, well, that concludes this episode, and the next... Yeah, so thank you, Links, for watching me play some of the Golf Club 2019. I will see you links later.